Here's a video showing you how to solve the length of C when you are missing the length of the hypotenuse or the slope side of a right angle triangle. First of all, make sure that it is C that you don't know. To verify that, find the right angle, look across from it, and you will be looking at side C. So this triangle is missing the length of C. The first step is to write down Pythagorean Theorem. This will give you a blueprint to know where to put the data into the equation, and you don't make mistakes. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Find the length of a, which is 7. Replace the a in the theorem. Make sure you still keep the square symbol. This is plus b squared. B is 8. So that would be 8 squared. And we'll work with that data to find c squared. C, we don't know c, so we have to leave it in the equation. The next step is to calculate everything that you can in the equation to make the equation simpler. So 7 squared means 7 times 7, which is 49. You add that to 8 squared, which is 8 times 8, equaling 64. Those two areas, the area of the square on A plus the area of the square on B, should add up to the area of the square on C. So we'll total those two to make it even simpler to look at. That equals 113, and that is equal to the area of the square on C. Now, our final step is to get rid of this square symbol, because we don't want C squared as an answer, we want just C. And to cancel that square, the idea of square, use the idea of the square root, because they are opposite. So using the square root symbol cancels the 2. In algebra, however, when you cancel an idea on one side, you need to use the same method on the other side. So since we use square root on the right, you have to use it on the left as well. Square root of 113, rounded, is 10.6. So, since we rounded, the equal sign now must change to the approximate sign. Oops, that's a sloppy one. I'll get rid of that. And that's the double wave. So 10.6 is C. To verify that we have a reasonable answer, we use the theorem again. A squared plus b squared is c squared. Hard to write well with this mouse. Now, first of all, 10.6 is a reasonable answer, because if we remember, the length of side C would always have to be longer than the length of A or B. It can't be a lot longer. It has to be something reasonable. And 10.6 seems reasonable. Mathematically, we need to verify it. So again, a squared is 7 squared. B squared is 8 squared. And we can now fill in what we think c squared is. And again, since it's rounded, we need to start using the about symbol. That would be 10.6 squared. Now don't copy your calculations here in case you made a mistake. Work it out again. 7 times 7, 49. Plus 8 times 8, which is 64, we are hoping is about the square of 10.6, which works out to 112.36. Don't round back. It's terminating decimal. It doesn't go off your calculator, so there's no need to round. Adding these two up, we can see that 49 plus 64 is 113. And it is about 112.36. So our answer of 10.36 looks like it could be right. So that's the process for solving C. If we were going to solve side B, let's say we make a new triangle. I'm going to just twist that some so we're not always thinking triangles look alike. And they're always sitting the same way. First job always is to find the right angle, 90-degree corner. So there it is, right there. That automatically helps me find side C because it's across in the right angle. And then it doesn't matter if I call this one A and this one B, or vice versa. So let's call this guy A this time, and let's call this one B. So let's pretend we already know C and A. Let's say C, which should be the longest side, is 12. And let's call A 9. That leaves it to solving B. First step is, again, write down the theorem. The clicking you're hearing is my mouse. A, we know, so we fill in the 9 squared. We don't know B. But we do know C. So it's very important that you always draw a diagram, that you know which sides are A, B, and C, so that you don't automatically put the data in A and B when maybe it's one of those guys that you're trying to solve. Next step, just like above, take the 9 squared and solve it. 9 times 9 is 81. I can't solve B because I don't know the data yet. So it stays in the equation. And I can figure out the calculation for C squared. 12 times 12 is 144. Now here's where we have to do a little extra algebra. In algebra, we always try to get the letter alone on one side. So right now, we want B squared to be alone. To do that, we need to cancel the 81. So, just need to extend my window some. Before we can get B squared alone, we're going to subtract 81 from both sides. Because in algebra, if we've gained 81, we have to lose it. If we lose it on one side, we have to lose it on the other side as well. That leaves us with B squared equaling 144 minus 81, which is 63. But again, we have B squared. Just like the above example, when we had c squared, we need to get rid of the square symbol because we only want to know what the side length of b is, not the area of the square. So again, cancel the square, we use the square root symbol because it's the opposite. And to keep things in balance, we use the square root symbol on both sides. So now we want to figure out what is the square root of 63. So I'm going to get my calculator open here again. And the square root of 63 is 7.9 and a whole bunch of numbers. So since the next number is 3, I'm going to round that to 7.9. And since I'm rounding, it's about 7.9. Same procedure for verifying as above. A squared plus b squared is c squared. So 9 squared plus b squared. And now I think I know what b squared is. I think it's about 7.9. So that's 7.9 squared. Should be about c squared, which is 12 squared. The 9 squared is worth 81. 9 times 9 plus 7.9 squared, which on my calculator equals 62.41. It's hopefully about 144. So if I combine those two, there'll be a decimal point 41, and 81.62 is 143. 143.41 is pretty close to 144. So it looks like my answer for B is reasonable. Also, it's shorter than the 12, which is a good sign. The side C should be the longest. So when I mark this, remember, formula, replacing the data in the formula, solving the power numbers, adding the two values, and using the square root to cancel, and then the answer. Verifying, again showing the formula, replacing the values, including the value that you found for your answer, doing all the power numbers, all three, and then finding the total to see if the left side is about the same as the right side if you round it. So finding the value of C is worth 9 marks. If it's A or B that you're missing, there's the extra mark, all the same as above, but the extra mark is here, showing that you canceled with subtraction. Using the square root symbol and finding your answer. Verifying doesn't change, so it's worth 10. Hopefully that helps you review for your assessment.